Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Ocean Cruz, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to talk to you guys about a spectacular card that's going down on September 30th in Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. The main event headline, one of the biggest fights in boxing today, Saul Canelo Alvarez, the undisputed champion at 168 pounds, defending against the undisputed champion at 154 pounds in Jermell Charlo. So he's undisputed champion versus undisputed champion. Tremendous fight in itself. But before I get into that fight, I want to talk about the undercard. Now, what a stacked undercard, guys. If you're not into this, if you haven't looked into the undercard or haven't been updated or on top of the undercard for leading up to this card event, you should, and you should be intrigued by it because from top to bottom, top-notch fights, solid fights, and we're gonna start with fight number one on the pay-per-view portion, between Elijah Garcia and Jose Armando Resendez, and that is a banger, guys. That's what a way to start the pay-per-view. I believe that's gonna be kicking off the pay-per-view. Either way, kick off, co-main, in between, whatever. It's likely to steal a show, guys. These two guys are going to come forward, trade shots, bang it out for as long as it lasts, guys. Elijah Garcia, 21-year-old prospect. He's 20, and his goal is to be a world champion by 21. So, if that's the case, he's already 20 at 15-0, 12 knockouts. He's got to step on the gas a little faster because 21 years old, 21 years of age is approaching really fast. But he's on the right track. He can box, he can punch, he can mix it up. He's a very good finisher in that ring. And so far, like I said, 15-0, 12 knockouts, coming out back-to-back wins as well, 16-0. Beating a guy that's 16-0 and another guy 15-1-1. So, guy with winning records. He stopped the 16-0 fighter in 4 rounds, and then he went decision in a very, very competitive fight against Kevin Sobrano. I think that was on a Tank and Ryan Garcia card, and he got the win there. So now he's fighting his toughest test to date, Jose Armando Resendez. If he wants to be a world champion by 21, which is right around the corner, he's got to beat guys like Resendez. Resendez, yes, he's no world champion, no former world champion. He's on the rise as well, but he's no slouch. 14-1, 10 knockouts from Mexico. Both guys are Mexican, but Elijah Garcia is Mexican American. Resendez is straight out of Mexico, completely. This guy's no joke. We all saw him in his last fight against Jarrett Hurd, former unified junior welterweight champion, actually middleweight champion, and Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd, one of the most exciting fighters we've seen in boxing in recent memory, especially coming up. Pressure, punches and bunches, solid chin, wears you down, beats you up. So prior to him and Resendez getting it on in the ring, Hurd was on a little hiatus, kind of. He wasn't fighting for a while prior to the Resendez fight. That fight happened earlier this year, and before that, he won a fight. He lost to Luis Arias by split decision in a fight that happened 2 years ago. So he did not fight for 2 years before fighting Resendez. But he gave a good account of himself, man. They both went at it. Hurd had a lot of moments, busting up Resendez with uppercuts and combinations. The Jarrett Hurd that we all know and love, that we got accustomed to, that we've grown to know and love, came out in that fight. But Resendez was a bit too much. Hurd not fighting for almost 2 years. Resendez, young, strong, can punch. Was able to match Hurd's output, keep up with him, take his shots, showing a very solid chin, busting up Hurd pretty good, busting up his upper lip, like really busted it up, and he forced a stoppage in the last round. So it was a very hard give and take fight for both men. But Resendez showed that he's for real, man. Regardless of Hurd fight, didn't fight for 2 years or whatever. He beat a former unified champion. So here he is now fighting Elijah Garcia, a guy that is on a mission to become world champion by 21 years old. He's 20, so he's got to step on the gas, like I said. And these two guys are going to go at it, man. These two guys aren't afraid of a firefight, and this is likely to steal the show on the pay-per-view card. Next fight, Yordenis Ugas, former world champion, welterweight champion, versus Mario Barrios. Guys, this is a fight that could headline any card on Showtime. Regular Showtime. But is on the undercard of a pay-per-view. And Yordenis Ugas versus Mario Barrios, they're fighting for a vacant interim championship, welterweight championship. And we all know Ugas, man. He comes to fight. Crafty Cuban fighter, veteran, sharp jab, likes to mix it up, doesn't mind a firefight. And Barrios, man, yes, he doesn't have a big win on his resume, but he's not afraid to fight anybody. He fought Tank, he fought Thurman. He's not afraid of a challenge. And here he is fighting a former world champion and veteran, another big name in Yordenis Ugas. What will happen? The favorite is Ugas. But Barrios, man, he's a young gun. He's still young. He's still in his prime. He comes to fight, very tall, can punch, and I think he'll give Ugas a good fight. Will he win? Not sure. Barrios has not been able to get a win against a big name. He's always comes up short. But we'll see. But on paper, it's a good fight. Stylistically, it's a good fight. Co-main, Jesus Alejandro Ramos Jr., Mexican-American, fighting Erickson Lubin. Man, that's a tremendous fight. At 154 pounds, both guys are definitely coming to prove something and looking to make a statement on this grand stage. So I'm looking forward to it. Erickson Lubin, Jesus Ramos, tremendous fight. And of course, topping it off with the cherry in Canelo Alvarez versus Jermell Charlo. Two undisputed champions going at it. Canelo, of course, putting his straps on the line at 168 pounds. Jermell coming up 168 from 154. Yes, it's a big jump. Yes, Canelo fighting a smaller man, but hey, Jermell Charlo is no small man. Yes, 154 is his weight. Never fought 160, never fought 168, but this guy is big. He's 6 feet, 1 inch tall. And he's definitely going to go up. He's definitely going to make the weight, no problem. Jermell Charlo is no small guy. Yes, he fights at 154, but he's no small man. He's 6 feet, 1 inch tall. And when he gets up to 168, he's going to be huge. He's going to look like he's been fighting there for all his career, like his bigger brother, who fights at 160. Jermell, he's definitely going to eat. He's going to be comfortable making the weight. He's going to be eating good. Let me have a steak with that, huh? Jermell is going to be eating good. He's going to make 168, no problem. He's a big guy, 6 feet, 1 inch tall. He's gonna definitely make the weight, no problem. Should be an issue when he gets step in there with Canelo. Now, the thing is, he's going to be feeling a punch at 168 from Canelo Alvarez, who's been fighting there for some time. Pound for pound, one of the best fighters in the world today. Undisputed at 168. So Jermell Charlo is taking a chance. He's taking a challenge. This is a win-win for Charlo because even if he loses, he's not fighting at his weight. And he took the challenge, stepped up, and especially if he gives a good fight to Canelo, which I expect a good fight out of Charlo. I actually not only expect a good fight out of Charlo, but he may have a chance to win this fight because yes, he's stepping up to 168, but what if 168? I feel the 168 weight will do Charlo good. I feel he's gonna be strong. I feel he's gonna feel good. Like I said, he's a big guy. He's no small man. Even though he fights 154, I'm sure he's gonna have a lot of moments in the fight. I'm sure he's gonna be doing a lot of damage. He's gonna be hitting Canelo clean, pretty good. I believe that power is gonna go up there as well. And if it does, Canelo is in for a real fight. It's gonna feel like Jermell's been fighting at 168 for some time, and Canelo's fighting a true 168 pounder. So we'll see. But we'll see. It's a tremendous fight on paper. I don't care about the weight. I know Charlo's gonna go in there and he's gonna do good. He's gonna do good, and he's likely he has a chance to win the fight. Like I said, Canelo Alvarez. I don't need to explain anything about him. One of the true pound for pound stars in boxing. One of the biggest stars in boxing today. Undisputed champion at 168. Has fought a who's who in the sport. Has one of the best resumes in boxing today, and he's looking to add just another chapter and another big name in boxing on his resume in Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo coming up to 168, yeah. But this is an undisputed champion at 154, world-class fighter, can box, can punch, can mix it up. He's definitely going to be a solid 168 come fight night because he's a big guy, like I said. So it's going to be a tremendous fight. I like this whole card top to bottom. Not sure what the cost of the pay-per-view is, but I think it's going to be about maybe $74.99. But if you're a true boxing fan, you will definitely support. You should support this fight card. Tremendous fight from top to bottom. Miracle Boy Boxing. Let me know what you guys think on this card and what you guys think of the main event in my comment section below. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing. Miracle Boy Boxing. I am your host, Jose Cruz, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.